This Saturday, May 9th, is the annual Race for the Cure Run and Walk in Sacramento. Thousands of people are expected to take part, and we're hoping to see another sea of pink out there. That's the color worn by breast cancer survivors. KCRA is proud to be a presenting sponsor of the race, and joining us live tonight is the Executive Director of Komen Sacramento, Kelly McMillan, and a breast cancer survivor who's being honored this weekend, Denise Duncan, who's one of the people who will be out wearing pink on Saturday. So let's first of all, Denise, start with your story. What exactly happened?
Well, I was 38 years old, and I came back from a run, which I normally do every morning, and I was in the shower, and I just happened to notice a lump. And I went and had it checked out, and they had recommended that I go get a mammogram. So I went and had the mammogram, but they couldn't find anything through the mammogram. So from there I had a biopsy, and sure enough, I was diagnosed with cancer.
And at this point, we should point out you're young, 2 little girls. We have a picture of Denise's family, and this photo was taken just, what, 3 weeks after you were diagnosed?
Yes, that was 3 weeks. I wasn't quite sure. We had a vacation plan for Hawaii, and the doctor said just go ahead and have your vacation and decide what kind of treatment you would like to do as far as a mastectomy or a lumpectomy. And my husband and I talked about it a lot over vacation, and when I came back I decided to go through with the mastectomy, and then right after I recovered from that, then we started the chemotherapy.
And it was a good thing you chose a pretty aggressive treatment, because it turned out you had 3 different types of breast cancer.
I did. I had 3 different types, and I was also HER2 positive, which can be an aggressive.
Which is the genetic link. And it's such a powerful message, Kelly, for self-detection. This is such a, in general, a treatable and curable disease when it's found early.
Right, and if you're not over 40, you're not getting your mammograms, breast self-awareness is very important, and that's how Denise found her breast cancer.
And to that point, Komen has been a powerful force in getting that message out. I remember in the 70s when my aunt was diagnosed, nobody talked about breast cancer. I mean, you didn't say that word in polite company. There weren't women marching in the streets and wearing pink with signs. Talk about the changes that have happened just in the last few decades.
Well, you know, our Race for the Cure is about saving lives and finding a cure. And over the last 30 years that Komen has been working so hard to do those 2 things, we've donated $850 million to breast cancer research. And things like we are so close to finding an actual vaccine for HER2 breast cancer. They're really exciting treatments, and the money that's raised at the race makes that difference.
And let's talk about the survival rates over the time that you've been in existence.
Absolutely. My grandmother also was diagnosed in the 70s. At that time, it was a 70% chance. Now, found early, 99% chance.
Oh, that is such great news. Denise, what great news to think that there could be a vaccination for your daughters.
Exactly.
As you look at, you know, it's scary to find out that there's a genetic connection to breast cancer. The last question I have, Denise, is what it's like as a survivor to be out at the race, to feel that support, to see women who've survived for decades.
Yes. One of the things that I did do during my cancer treatment was I continued to run, because that was the one thing that I didn't want it to take away from me. It made me feel really strong. So I did continue as much as I could, and I actually did the race when I was going through chemo. And we've been doing teams ever since. So it's fantastic. All the women out there supporting and seeing the survivors and the families that have lost people to breast cancer. I mean, it's just very emotional, but it's great to see everybody coming together, and it's just a fantastic race.
I will see both of you, Denise and Kelly, Saturday morning. And if you'd like to be part of it, the Race for the Cure is coming up on May 9th at Cal Expo. To be part of this great event, you'll find the link to register or donate under our community tab at the top of the KCRA.com homepage. It is not too late to register, and we also have a link on the KCRA mobile app. We hope to see you out there.